Hi, this is Mugdha Pradhan. I'm a functional nutritionist and the founder of iThrive, and you're watching me on FitTak. And I'm answering a super important question: does eating mangoes in summer lead to weight gain? Now, the answer to this question is super complicated because I love mangoes. Okay, so it is very hard for me to say anything against mangoes, but I also have to give you my professional opinion, and I have to make sure it is the right one that you guys are listening to. So that's why this answer is complicated, okay? So I wish there was a world where mangoes did no harm to anybody at all, but there are instances where eating mangoes can actually not really be good for you. What are these cases? One, if you have type 1 diabetes, okay? So type 1 diabetes is a condition where your body is not able to make enough insulin to process all the glucose that's coming in from your food. If you have this condition, you don't have enough insulin to deal with too much of a carbohydrate or a sugar. Even if it's natural sugars like mango, you don't have the insulin to deal with this. When that happens, if you eat even one mango, it's going to release a huge amount of glucose in your bloodstream, and your body is really going to go into slight chaos, right? Whatever is the ability of the body to regulate insulin, we are only giving little bit of mango, not completely crashing the system. This is in case of type 1 diabetes. Now, if you have any other metabolic dysfunctions going on, okay, so if you have, let's say, things like fatty liver and elevated blood sugar, like high glucose levels, you have high uric acid levels, you have high triglyceride levels, basically all these markers pointing to the fact that your body's sugar metabolism is completely broken. In this case, you could eat a mango, but given that you've cut off seed oils, you've kind of cut off all the other dirty carbs, right, like white sugar, everything else, and you're really eating good protein-rich meals with high amounts of saturated fat, and you're actively working on reversing that metabolic dysfunction, then maybe an occasional mango or two would be okay. If you have severe type 2 diabetes, I know there are a lot of proponents who want to be popular, and they say that eat mangoes, nothing's going to happen, diabetics can eat mangoes, but it is dangerous, right? See, I'm telling you as a lover of mangoes, I've even seen if it's possible to give clients X number of mangoes and they can manage. It's really hard for the body. Now, if you're someone who does not have any underlying metabolic health issues, right, like blood sugars optimal, and all your enzymes are working well, liver's functioning really well, you can eat mangoes and you will not gain weight. It really depends on your internal state at a personal bio-individual level, what your tolerance for mangoes is. So if you're healthy, if you have nothing going wrong internally, you can eat all the mangoes you want. But if you have any kind of metabolic dysfunction, I would recommend you avoid or minimize mangoes until you fix all of those underlying conditions, because it's mangoes. Who wouldn't want to eat them?